Alrighty, so we are here to recap this game between the Miami Hurricanes go up against Georgia Bulldogs, an SEC school in Nassau, Bahamas, at the Bahamar Convention Center in Nassau. This game was taking place on CBSSN, and to put it this way, it was a tight battle, but then eventually, the Hurricanes were able to steamroll to the Georgia Bulldogs, and they have won this game 79-67, which I thought it was 79-68 actually. But regardless, Hurricanes did win this game. So, in terms of the box scores, let's start with Georgia because they are the road team. Come from Athens. I think it's Athens. We start off with Chewa, who only had 2 points in this game. For Georgia, with 5 rebounds, 1 assist. Damari Jr. with 8 points, with 1 3-pointer and 8 rebounds and 7 assists. So he was more of a, today he was more a defensive player and a playmaker. RJ Melendez with 4 points, with a couple of free throws and 1 field goal. He was having an off night tonight with the Bulldogs. Noah Thomason has scored 14 points, 3 3-pointers, 5 field goals along with it with 2 rebounds. So he has himself a pretty good game tonight. Another starter for Georgia is Abdur Rahim. He has scored 13 points with 1 3-pointer and perfect for free throws. And 3 for 11 with just the 1 3-pointer. He has 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and no assists. So there's that with that. Dylan James didn't do much. He only committed that foul and 1 rebound, 1 assist. Monday Criffey, I think that's how you pronounce it. 3 points, just a field goal and a free throw. Deloche with just a layup for him. Or no, excuse me, he only had 2 free throws in. That's only his score. 1 point for this guy. And off the bench, caught me by surprise, actually, is Blue Kane. Blue Kane, a freshman out of Knoxville, scoring 18 points, 4 3-pointers, 7 for 12 on the field goals, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. The way how he played, I'm surprised. The way how he played tonight with scoring those threes, I'm surprised he's not even in the starting lineup. I think he should be in the starting lineup the way how he played tonight. For the Hurricanes, Omir with 11 points with 1 3-pointer. I thought it was a nice shot by him. And a couple of great plays off the field goals, scoring 11 points and free throws, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. Poplar with 13 points with 2 3-pointers and 4 for 13 on the field goal line. He is 3 for 3 and has 11 rebounds. And with that, Poplar has himself a double-double today. 13 points, 11 rebounds, so that's good for him. Good for him there. Matthew Cleveland, I thought for me tonight, he's the player of the game. He has scored 18 points, 2 3-pointers, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. But those shots that Matthew Cleveland are putting up are the most important ones, and it started that run for the Hurricanes team. Joseph with 13 points, 1 3-pointer, a couple of free throws, 5 for 8 on the field goals, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Great game defensively by Joseph. And Nigel Pack, 16 points, 1 3-pointer, 4 for 11 on field goals, 7 for 7. He's perfect for the free throws. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. So good job by Nigel Pack as well. The only block from the Hurricanes is from Omir. And off the bench, AJ Casey just scoring 4 points, as well as Watson, who has scored 4 points today with the Hurricanes. So that's great. That's great for him to score points here. And that's the box score for this game. Now, we start off in the Bahamas, and what I didn't know is this is actually a semifinal. So the winner of this game is going to play against the winner of the next game. That is, actually, I forgot to turn off the TV, but pretty soon they're going to show Kansas State and Providence, and we're going to play the winner of that game on Sunday at 2:30 p.m. So that should be fun. But we won't get there unless we win this game, and we did. So Matthew Cleveland starts us off. Georgia would come alive, and then things were shooting back and forth. We started 5-0, and then they started a 3-pointer, and then they were getting away with it. And this has a lot to do with Blue Kane scoring some runs. Georgia was going on a run. They were on a, by that point, when the score was 9-2. I'm not gonna say it, but they were going on a 10-0 run after that timeout initially, and it's really thanks to Blue Kane. Damari was going to contribute, and then Hurricanes got things going, but not before a free throw. And then we finally make something going off with Cleveland. Thomason made a 3-pointer that makes things even difficult for us. And then finally, the Hurricanes are going on some run, and not before Blue Kane scoring a 3-pointer shot. Then the Hurricanes are going on a run. They were going on a 12-0 run. 12-0 run by Poplar, Nigel Pack, Joseph, and Poplar is a beast here in this run. And then the and one opportunities coming from the Hurricanes, it makes it really special. So good for them to get up the board. Damari Jr. with the free throw to get up there, and then we ended the half. We ended the half leading by 10 points, 29-39. So that's great for the Hurricanes, as it was a tight battle from the first half. In the second half, we were running away with it. It's really, the big thanks for is Nigel Pack, Casey, assisted by Matthew Cleveland. We were up by 20 at one point as Casey's making the shot. Joseph making a jumper. So that's really nice to hear and see. And then you realize we were up by 56-38. So 18 points. And then 42-62, we were up by 20 after half of the second half has concluded. No Shadow Mirror and Watson are making shots in, as well as Watson is finally making some shine in the Bahamas. Now Georgia, they didn't give up. Blue Kane, Cheshwa is trying to contribute, as well as Alexander Moncrieffe. So there's that. Thomason is contributing there, but Poplar has something to say about it, trying to delay it. Georgia's not giving up. So they're making shots, layups, free throws, and they're committing fouls. And Blue Kane trying to get something with the 3-pointers, and he did. And for the rest of the game, Hurricanes making that layup in, almost trying to seal it off by Poplar or Joseph. But regardless, and Cleveland, they have run away. At the end of it all, they ran away with this game. And they did so convincingly against Georgia. And they start 4-0. They start 4-0 this season, beating Georgia in the Bahamas. So great job from them. And it is such a good game to watch, and a pretty good feeling to be a Canes fan for basketball. It's really nice to see. 37 rebounds from the Hurricanes compared to 34 that Georgia has. 11 assists compared to Georgia with 12. Turnovers, let's be real, none of the teams were able to take care of the basketball decently. So that's the negative there. And the largest lead by us was 20, while their largest lead was 8. That's saying a lot there, especially going up against a SEC school. So that is something to take knowledge for. For that. And one thing that's really positive for the Hurricanes, and when they get things going, they get it going. They don't stop, and they don't let up, even when things look bad. Like, look at the FIU game, for an example. You think they're going to give up and lose to FIU Panthers? No. What makes you think they were going to do the same thing against Georgia Bulldogs? obviously, we have a lot to prove here. It's not just winning games that matter, is the execution of the game, potentially winning championships like the one we're about to go into on Sunday. Bahamas championship coming on for Sunday, 2:30, against either Providence or Kansas State. And that is what I'm looking forward for. So that is exciting to see. And when that happens, be ready, because obviously the championship game is never easy. But I will not say we don't stand a chance, because we do have a chance. And get this trophy for the Hurricanes team, get things going, and make this run, and then beat Kentucky a little bit after before meeting our ACC opponents here. So that is the key here. And for the Hurricanes, it's amazing to watch. It's fun to watch. Anyway, I rambled enough. I think I made my points with the Hurricanes. So, if you have enjoyed this video, and I really hope you did, because this was a nice game to watch, and watching the game that's taking place from the Bahamas, it's really cool. It's really cool. Really I think it's a half-hour plane ride from Miami to Nassau, and you can literally take a cruise ship to Nassau, really quickly. But really, islands just a few miles east from Miami. That's cool. That's really cool. But anyway, guys, that's it. Our next game is on Sunday. A championship game, a Bahamas championship game. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content. As always, go Canes. And let me know what you think of the game. And yeah, folks, that's going to do it. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe for content, because Miami TVG has it back. And when it does, hit it right there with the entertainment you deserve. It's Miami TVG signing off, folks. Good night, everybody.